right for wearing
What the
this
hell?
shirt.
What the hell's that shirt?
It's
Yeah,
actually
I
a Pete McKee original.
It's
It
his
says
convalescent
typical
shirt.
Wednesday somewhere down here. Can't-
Typical.
John,
Typical, yeah.
John, it's
Yeah.
still nice to see you again.
Thank you.
How are you,
Oh, by the
John?
way, Chris, I've sent you a couple of emails, so either you're ignoring me, which I don't think you are, or you've changed email, or I've used the wrong email.
He's
The la-
changed the email.
The latter,
You've changed email.
yes.
Yeah. Well, somehow could you get your new one to me if you don't mind?
I don't mind, and of course.
Thank you, because I emailed you congratulating you on Alan Hodgkinson Part 1 because
All
thanks
right.
to Ian I was able to watch it. I'd lost the website address, so I was able to listen to it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoy part 2.
Oh, I'm not stopping for that.
Look at who's joining us now.
Oh, blimey.
Whoa.
Richard Harvey.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell us about your run, Paul?
Hello, Richard.
Hey!
Hi, Richard.
Ricardo.
Hi, Richard.
How you
You look
doing?
intelligent.
Yes, I know. I've had breakfast.
Yeah.
We've got 14. We've got 14 so far. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
You look like a good-looking Bernard Levin.
Dave, Dave the fish. You can open the curtains. Your shot is dark.
I know.
Bernard Levin.
Come on.
was the man who
Curtains
said
are open.
Bernard Levin was the man who said
I
Malcolm Humphrey.
finally got
Yeah.
it right, folks.
Yeah.
I finally got it right.
Good lad.
So,
Right
how
then.
is everyone? It's a bit cooler today, isn't it? I've got a pullover on.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
You should sit
Right.
inside.
I don't know what David's doing with his iPad, but he's
It's I can't get it to work.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, I'm sitting in a wicker chair, and I've
Are
had
you?
to put a cushion underneath the thing, because otherwise it's down here.
It's not the same wicker chair that Emmanuel used to sit in, is it?
no.
No, I got this from Hope Show a few years ago.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know she'd been there.
Yes, I used to go for a year. I think this was the first year I went, and I think it was rather muddy. And I had a look at there was a display of all sorts of things, tables and other stuff. So a chap brought it round in a couple of weeks afterwards for 50 quid.
You see, this is what we've been lacking, erudition. That's right.
I know.
Erudite, mate. Erudite. Or is it
All I
erudite?
All I need now is a fishing rod.
Well, Hope Show is this coming Monday, isn't it, guys?
Hey,
The what show? The Hope Show.
Hope Show, isn't it? The
I will
holiday
check on
Monday?
it. I will check on it. Thanks for reminding me. I've just been looking before I came on for ploughing competition, which I used to go to.
If you go back,
Yes,
you'll get a fishing rod.
Down at Norton, Povey Farm, or Hazelbarrow Farm.
Povey Farm. Yeah. I used to be in shows with Mrs. Povey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go on,
Not
Keith.
like a show
Go on,
code.
Keith.
That's right. No. It's good to get all this chat going.
Yeah,
So,
might be a Bramall next year.
yeah. Nice, Ian. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you because I haven't seen you for a long while, have I? Not through any other method rather than this.
No, that's.
How are you going on down there?
I'm doing very well, thank you for asking.
You got some nice pictures behind you.
Yes, this is the USS America, I think it was, that my father got.
Right.
And this is Heysham, where you can get a ferry to the Isle of Man.
I made that ship from an Airfix kit.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah.
Well,
One of the
this,
few things I got right with Airfix kits.
this print has got a bit of mystery behind it, but I can't tell you it. Such is
All
my-
right, fair enough.
Shouldn't it be a ship fix kit? Shouldn't it be a ship fix kit?
What?
Very good. Very good. Yeah.
John,
Yeah.
John,
It sounds as if you're
Be
back,
careful how you
you're
say
back,
that.
back to normal after your hospital visit. I hope you're feeling well. You're looking well.
Thank you very much. I've had my ups and downs, but at the moment I'm having a few more ups and downs. So
Good.
I'm coming along
Yeah.
okay. Thanks, Jonathan.
Well, Wednesday's form must be helping you a bit.
It's confusing. I
Yes.
feel as if I'm still under anaesthetic.
He's on Wednesday night. He's waiting for the bubble to burst.
Exactly.
Only
Like I'm
play-
bolted on. I
As
thought
you-
it was burst against Rotherham.
John, as you used to say, you're only in a pub league.
Yeah, exactly. And I never said that, but you
No,
were.
no, but you know,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
it's amazing what you can do with young lads who are trying like hell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Some honesty and some basics.
I can also fill in why he's looking so perky as well.
Hey, no trade secrets.
So I can't tell him about your bed bath.
Oh, you can if you like. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not often that your sister-in-law comes round and gives you a bed bath, is it? Yeah. Yeah. She's a nurse. She's a fully qualified nurse. Well,
That's
she
why
got
she
the
got
uniform on
more
anyway. Yeah.
It's mine, though. She doesn't come around and give me a bed bath.
so just for the people who don't know him, Richard is one of the original members of the Crystal Peaks Sporting Memories group.
If
So-
we were numbers, he'd be number one.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's number one. Think of the prisoner.
Yeah, the original member.
What?
Yeah.
Number
Well,
six.
And I'm number two, typically.
I think I was captured. I think I was captured at the time, and the boss lady, what's her name? What's it, Sandra?
Sandra,
Yeah.
Sandra.
Sandra came round and quietly had a word with me while I was sat at number 5 computer or whatnot,
All
and,
right.
and told me about all this. So
Yeah.
I think I was an early captive.
Yeah, and just for the football fans amongst us, he supports Plymouth Argyle.
Oh.
Well, my nephew does. We went in horror to watch against Rotherham a couple of weeks ago, but I think they're doing a little bit better now.
Yeah,
But
Any man who says he supports Plymouth is a real football fan.
And
Yes.
do you know, I once went to see Plymouth Argyle reserves play Ipswich Town reserves in the football combination.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a
Why?
showstopper, isn't it?
Were
why?
at
Did you
Plymouth?
get
At Plymouth, yes.
All right.
Are you a
And I've
master
seen Plymouth.
Jonathan?
I've been there to see Plymouth play Tranmere once too.
Right.
That was 50 years ago.
Why did you go and see a reserve game?
Oh, because I was working in Plymouth at the time, and it was, I think, it was in the afternoon, and I thought, well, it's on. I'll go up and see it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Jonathan,
Right.
Did,
Yes.
did they come and pick you up?
I wasn't as heavy as that in those days.
No, I meant to
It's all
see.
uphill going up to Home Park, isn't it?
You mean did they tour the streets of Plymouth trying to get people to come in?
That's right. Yes.
Jonathan, I went to Plymouth once,
Yeah.
Plymouth, the city. I saw half the Navy there, 3 frigates and a submarine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, recently, the usual about a week or so ago that happened. I talked to my sister, and Lois knows several people in that area, and she was saying that it's not unusual to hear gunfire in Plymouth. I should appreciate being a naval town. In fact, recently the Navy was told off for not telling certain parts of the emergency services about firing at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Really. Yeah.
So the fire brigade and other people turned out, so they weren't very pleased.
You can
War is
always
hell.
you can always tell the time by gunfire. You watch next time it happens, somebody will open the window and say, who the bloody hell's firing guns off at 3 o'clock in the morning?
What's Dave doing?
He's very energetic, isn't he?
You all right, Dave?
It's called Mind the Gap.
Trying to get his ass the other way around.
Hey, he's done
He's
it.
done it.
Does anybody remember that 15-pounder they used to have at Manatop at the TA that they used to fire at noon every day? In the
Yeah.
Back in again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you have a whistle in the city centre now, don't you? I think that's a minute or so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you have a 1 o'clock gun like a number
That
of
was it. It was probably 1 o'clock, not 12
1
o'clock.
o'clock gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was-
£15, I think it was.
Yes. I think I don't know if they still do it in Hong Kong. That used to be a tradition as well.
He used
Still
to
do
use
it in
live
Edinburgh.
ammunition and fire it
Yeah.
at Wyburn.
They still do it in Edinburgh, but they still think we're at war with England.
They are.
They haven't worked out the range of the gun is long enough.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing what you see at middle at night when you can't sleep and you're watching rubbish on Talking Pictures. Anybody remember William Franklin?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
what did he used to advertise between 1966 and 1973? He was the face of the famous drink.
Was it Schweppes?
Schweppes, that's right, Ron. That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
The Swab Schweppes man.
Yes.
Right.
That sounds
You
like
do-
a drink you'd say after a few drinks, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I've had a couple of straps. Right. Anyway,
Is that it then? Are we done?
we've more or less. Is any further news of the group that anyone is aware of?
John's back.
No. So we
Can I, it's not in our group, but it has been a guest. That's Will Evans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can I give a very brief update? Because I was with him yesterday,
Yeah.
and he does send on his regards to the group. You know, he's happy to come on again if you asked him. He has just moved to a new club. He's got a contract with Boreham Wood in the national in the national conference. Pardon?
Is that Hertfordshire?
That is Hertfordshire.
Yeah.
And he played his first game for his new club on Saturday and had a great win away from home at Aldershot,
Wow.
which was...
Weymouth.
oh, sorry. He said Aldershot. But
Has he gone to the right club?
Another transfer due.
because he told me he'd beaten one of his former clubs, Aldershot. So
Oh, no.
Hey, does
Okay.
anybody remember Wednesday beating Aldershot 8-0 away?
no, I can't.
No.
Oh, all right then. Maybe I'm
Okay.
making it too.
I
Did
just
you have
thought-
to- John,
I
did you
ju-
have to leave quickly from Aldershot?
Did you have to leave quickly?
Well,
Is-
put it this way: if there's
Play on
if there's
words.
anything military in the crowd.
Yeah, true.
By the way, can I ask a question, please?
Of course.
I noticed on my screen every so often as a green thing goes round. It's round mine at the moment. It's a green frame. What does that mean?
You're radioactive.
You're speaking.
Oh, right,
So if you
Yeah.
stop
That's as
talking,
simple
it'll
as that.
go away.
right.
Okay.
I'm just catching on to this.
You've only been here 10 minutes. You've hogged the bloody show.
Can I
Take it up
update
all
The
the,
Richard Harvey Show, folks. Welcome back.
can I update the group? It was
Yeah.
Aldershot nil.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've got this wrong.
Oh dear. Has Mick taken Chris's place now?
I do apologise to the group and to Jonathan. It was Weymouth. I do apologise. Anyway, it was still a good win.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go and see him play against Chesterfield on the
Sure.
23rd of October.
Are you sure?
My dad's
I'm
birthday.
You
definitely going to Chesterfield on that day.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, well, I'll move on to the news of the week.
News of the week. News of the week. News of the week. News of the week.
Before we get to it, I'm going to apologise because I've not been able to do that much research into it. So it's going to be a bit on the hoof this week.
Racing.
Thing in the news of the week is Don Everly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It goes on to where Don Everly passed away in the last few days.
We had an Everly Brothers Day yesterday.
Right, okay. One of the greats of all time.
Mm.
And I strummed his guitar.
I
That's
know
what I can say. So
That's another euphemism we could do without. Yeah.
not the real thing. So there's just going through the BBC News stuff. I've noticed that in the Paralympics, it's due to start. There's a young lady from Great Britain who's actually competing in two separate sports. Her name is Kadina Cox.
Oh, yes.
She's good. I think last in the Rio Olympics, she won gold in both cycling and athletics. She's going to try and do it again, which is phenomenal, really.
Yeah, she's been training on Gogglebox, Celebrity Gogglebox all year.
Has she?
Mm.
I'd never heard of the lady before, so I apologise for my.
Heard of you?
Of course, yes.
She suffers from MS.
Really.
She suffers from multiple sclerosis.
Right. Okay. So last night in the football, West Ham beat Leicester 4-1, and I think it was the first sending off of the season in the Premier League.
Has anybody seen that sending off?
Yeah.
You've seen it, Brian?
No.
I was confused by it. I don't know. I must be going, but I don't know what he'd actually done. He obviously
It was
ran into
shocking.
him.
He went straight
No.
over the ball, John.
Did he?
Straight off the ball.
Was it what his boot just went?
No, it's a terrible tackle. He takes a look, he sees the guy coming, and just goes straight over the ball. And the guy's lucky he's not got a broken ankle.
Right.
It's a shocking challenge.
Are you sure about that, Keith? Because one professional footballer would never intentionally go out to hurt another. That's what they say. That's what they call that every week.
Yeah. He must be unique then, because he.
I think Roy Keane did it once, didn't he?
Keane, yeah.
Yeah, he seemed to want to hurt somebody else.
Yeah.
And of course, Eric Cantona decided to do it onto somebody in the crowd.
Yeah, but he has a regret about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, he missed.
He says he didn't kick him out enough.
Didn't kick him out.
Yeah.
Great role model.
Yeah, remember that playing Sunday League. You stop them tackles. I've got to go to work each morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, aye.
I'll give you
So,
then.
yeah, and also in that same game, Michael Antonio, ex-Wednesday player, became West Ham's full-time leading goal scorer in the Premier League.
Amazing.
I mean, he looks a real player. I mean, when you look at him and Lukaku, they are very similar.
Yeah.
And they take a lot of stopping. Antonio's only problem is that he's a bit injury prone.
Yeah, I mean, he got into the England squad, didn't he, a few years ago, and got injured, so he didn't get a chance to play, and he's not been selected since.
Yeah, but he's now talking about playing for another country.
Jamaica.
Right. So, yeah, he's the unfortunate part is an ex-Wednesday player and he's now playing for West Ham. But other than that, he's a
Perfect
decent
combination.
Yeah. Terrific.
Yeah.
What was that Italy salute, Chris?
Well, I was just sort of trying to shake a bit of shock and horror off me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look the same, but
So-
Lukaku's got a bigger wallet.
In every respect.
Yeah. Just a few of the other things. Are you going to be watching the Paralympics?
Yeah, I'll see bits of it.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, some of the sports are not that great, but some of them are really good.
Have you nodded off, Keith?
I'm trying to
No.
look at.
First rule of newscasting: no dead space, no dead air space.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
it's been dead for a long time.
Come on,
where's,
Keith.
Where's Lolwyn and Eden?
Come on, Keith.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
very
well,
difficult when you got a hoop.
Yours is
from
still
your head.
playing badminton.
should we mention the football over the weekend with
No.
No.
United not doing
No.
too well
No.
again,
No.
and
No.
Wednesday going top of the league? Bloody hell!
As Paul the
What's
Biscuit
the
said to
world
me, it's
coming
the
to?
closest we've been for a while.
That's Turkey,
Yeah.
isn't it? Where's it?
Yeah.
What's the world coming to?
It's only a pub league.
Yeah.
Don't talk about the
Football
100 either.
A pub league.
Gap between
Well,
the
I
two
can
clubs
because it's
and-
finished. Yes.
You like
So-
Elephants United, I should never forget. Yeah.
No.
I noticed in boxing that Manuel, is it Pacquiao?
Kyo.
Comeback, tried to make a comeback and failed miserably. He got beaten. He got beaten by Ugas, whoever he is, Cuba's Jordinas Ugas. Upset the odds by a unanimous decision. In his thing, so Manuel Pacquiao maybe at times actually caught up with him, like one or two boxers.
Mm.
One fight too many.
Yes.
How old was it?
He is 42.
42.
He's 42, Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to get a body like we've got, of course, but
Give him time.
give him time.
He
So-
does need enough.
Go into coaching.
And then let me I'm
It's a
sorry.
pity. He's been a great boxer, but as you say, somebody that fight too many.
Obviously, as well, the third test starts tomorrow, and Mark Wood is ruled out of the third test with a shoulder injury. Hopefully, England can bounce back and get a victory. And I suppose the other big sporting news is that Lord Botham becoming the trade envoy to Australia. And that's like
He's
putting
big down under, isn't he?
isn't it?
They've been importing the wine.
Big everywhere.
Yeah, it's
He's a door opener. He opens the door.
yeah.
Shrewd
Keith.
move. Shrewd
Yes.
move.
Have you seen where Everton signed that young lad from United?
Yes.
Why ain't he play?
Whitey Plain. Yes,
Yeah.
Whitey Plain. I can't answer you that one.
Oh, can't believe it.
Hopefully we won't sell him a fraction of his like we did with Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
Calvert-Lewin, we sold him for
Oh, yeah.
$1 million and he would now go for upwards of 50 million.
I think they're learning a bit because they're asking 5 million for him.
Only 5.
Yeah.
Well, if
Well, they've offered $1 million.
If it's 5, it ought to be 5 with a 50% sell-on clause.
Yeah.
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 But
Is it me? Or are you all breaking up?
Yes, I
Yes.
find that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of breaking up. Hard to do.
it's
Are there too many of us?
no.
We've had more than this, Richard.
All right. Right.
Just you, Richard.
Now we get down to microdot size, do we?
And
Can be arranged.
so what's this difficult to see Rafik hurting.
Oh,
Pardon?
Say that again, please.
Oh, this is the accusation of racism at Yorkshire.
oh yeah, yeah.
Where Yorkshire said that, yes, there was some inappropriate behaviour. And Joe Root has said, he was an ex-teammate of Joe Root, saying it's difficult to see him suffering because of what's been said. He did happen to forget to mention that half of his accusations were rejected.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Yorkshire's, well, it wouldn't surprise me, would it? Wouldn't surprise anybody. But
No, it wouldn't surprise me, but he's saying Yorkshire are playing it down. He's playing it up, but there's an independent investigation, I think by lawyers who rejected half of his claims, supported some but rejected others.
okay. All right. Just Formula One, the Japan Grand Prix has been cancelled.
Again.
And in Australia, the rugby, they've had to move their championship to Queensland from I don't know where they normally play, but obviously they've had a couple of cases and they moved it on. So I say I'm sorry that this isn't the best news of the week I've ever done. While Venus Williams,
No, the interference is terrible, Keith.
It is, yeah.
Has someone got their sound level turned up too high? Is that what's doing it?
can you hear me okay?
I can hear you all right. Yes.
Anybody else?
Shall we do a test one by one and see where it's going wrong?
Okay, Ian, can you hear me okay?
You break up, as does Dave, but Ron is fine and Richard's fine as far as I'm concerned. The rest can't get a word in.
Right. All the biscuit.
It's just breaking up. It's as though there's something going off in the background.
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah, people are breaking up on me. I've gone mute to try and help, but people are still breaking up.
Oh well.
Right. Okay. Dave, the fish.
Yeah, same as the others.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Hopefully we'll have a better second half.
Yeah.
Are we on a cheaper rate?
We've got another 10 minutes
All right.
of this, so and then we'll be better for when Chris comes out in the second half.
Yeah.
With the rest of the Hodges.
Sounds like a forlorn hope of a substitute.
It is.
When Billy Sharp comes
We
up.
expect complete clarity from you in part two.
Tremendous. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I will go back to the football. To just mention that Billy Sharp's goal for United was
Fantastic.
150th of his career.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
So we had a bit of good news.
What a role model.
Oh, did anybody see Sheffield
Hmm.
on TV?
Yes,
No,
I did.
I know they
I
lost.
did, John.
You would,
Saw
yeah.
some of it.
Yeah. Dreadful game.
They were playing Aldershot, weren't they?
Weymouth.
So for the ones who don't know, Sheffield played in the is it the final qualifying round of the FA Cup?
Mm.
And they were playing
Sherwood from Mansfield.
Yeah.
Sherwood Colliery.
and
Sherwood
who
Colliery.
were- yeah, we're in a league below them, and in Sheffield managed to lose 2-1.
Yeah, they were outplayed.
We see. There was another shock result as well that I'm aware of, in that Handsworth played Stocksbridge Park Steelers and Handsworth are in a league, Stocksbridge, but Handsworth beat them 5-2.
Incredible.
And for such as Jonathan and maybe Colin and one or two others who aren't aware, Stocksbridge Park Steels was the second club Jamie Vardy played at after starting his career at Parkgate, I believe.
Stocksbridge manager resigned straight after the game.
Did he?
Really?
Yeah.
Who was their manager? Who was their manager, Paul?
Chris Hilton, been in
Right.
charge since 2012, I think, something
Yeah.
like that. He resigned immediately after.
Wow.
Yeah, a working colleague of mine used to be assistant manager there, Steve Schultz. Yeah.
Lee Thompson has taken over temporary charge. He played at Wednesday, didn't he?
We've had so many players. He didn't play prominently. But yeah.
There was a video went a bit viral. Him and his dad or something. His dad was a big fan, and
Yeah.
Lee
came on to play for Wednesday, and
Yeah, but just on that, I mean, for people who don't remember, many years ago when Wednesday got relegated from the Premiership one time, they had a campaign of posters all around the city.
It wasn't from the Premiership. It was from League One.
Yeah.
Division One. Division One. It was the most embarrassing time having Save Our Owls outside at buses.
Oh, Save Our Owls! I remember that.
That was
No.
Yeah.
I think that was a campaign designed by Unitedites to believe.
No, it was the Star who did it. Showed the true colours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they showed the true colours. There was an owl. Yeah, with Save
They
Our.
did it to abusers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible.
This was after that. I'm sure it was Wednesday were relegated from the Premier one time.
We've only been relegated from the Premier one time.
You've got a lot of catching up to do.
We have. You beat us
So
in that.
anyway, whichever league it was, there was posters all around, and one of them, a young lad holding his scarf up like that, and his mum was alongside him, and they were cheering like mad for Wednesday. And it was mad. This poster was all over Sheffield. That young lad was Richard O'Donnell, who went on to playing goal for Wednesday.
Fancy that.
And his mum worked with John at DWP.
Not many people know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
it
an
was just,
obscure fact.
it is an obscure fact, but his picture was plastered all over Sheffield.
Yeah.
The most disappointing thing for me this week in the football news has been the fact that the top players, if you like, the Premier League and the top players, are looking for special dispensation around the travelling this week when they go on the international matches. But equally, what's really disappointing me is the amount of players in the Premier League who have refused to be vaccinated, having had such special treatment while the rest of us have been struggling.
Disgusting.
And I wasn't aware of this until this week, that so many players have refused to be vaccinated.
I didn't know that, Brian.
Yeah,
neither did I till this week.
There's a very big article in one of the Sunday papers highlighting it.
Yeah, I think the morals of these people is well,
yeah,
I don't know how to describe it.
And particularly if they have families.
Yeah.
Steve Bruce is having particular issues with his squad. They just won't get vaccinated.
Yeah, it's for Julie anyway.
If you don't want to be vaccinated, fair enough, but then don't play and the clubs don't play, surely.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that would be described as discrimination. And
yeah. Have we all got to be double vaccinated to be on here?
Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah. and
do we have to show this in part 2?
And have had a lobotomy, I think.
Yeah.
So but yeah, you're right. But what are UEFA, what are FIFA doing? Asking people to go across the world to play football
Yeah.
when it's clearly not over. And I mean, there was 3 National League games were called off at the weekend, I believe due to COVID. So it's going to impact again on football at some stage.
Can't you have the equivalent of the Fools panel again? We used to have those years ago, didn't they?
Oh,
Fools
yeah.
panel.
Yeah.
Yes, Ian.
Thanks. Can I go back to talking about the Owls? Serious question for John and those who feel they must support the Owls. Has the team
You
ever...
arrogant.
Never puzzling, yes. Have the Owls ever played Brighton Hove Albion? And if so, what was the result?
Of course they have. We played them in the many times. We played them in the playoffs when we got to the playoff final.
What about
We beat them
the
at
semi-final of the FA Cup?
and then they battered us.
Didn't we
Right,
beat them
and we
last
got a lucky 1-1 draw.
season in the cup?
The reason I ask is on a lot of coastlines, people use pottery owls to scare away the seagulls.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah.
Thought I'd just throw
I'm
that
looking forward to playing Accrington.
Or they.
Exactly.
Or Weymouth.
Hey,
Or
they
Weymouth.
fought in the league, Accrington.
Here's another one
Go on,
for
Ron.
you. Here's
In
another
the
one
league,
for you.
Accrington. We better be careful.
Yeah.
Here's
What, Ian?
another one. Sent from my daughter. British athlete. The clue is, when's Christmas?
Hey,
Is this one of
what
me?
was the question?
British athlete, female athlete. The clue is, when is Christmas?
December.
In December.
December.
Sin
Oh, yes,
December.
yes, that's right, yes. Whose sister is, I can't remember the name of that. The other, yes.
So the surname is
Cindy.
oh,
Sember.
Cindy. Cindy.
Yeah.
It's in December.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
Their parents had a sense of humour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You clearly haven't, but they did.
Mute him, Keith.
It's not like Tammy Abrahams, whose brother is called Timmy.
Never.
Timmy and Tammy. But they're not the real names, actually. They're massive
Aren't they?
names. Right. So we've got less than 1 minute to go. So I'm going to wrap this up. And for the second half, Chris will be taking over the whole of the second half. So I'm relieved. So
Thanks, Keith. Excellent.